It's a really special time for Rising Above. I guess from the beginning, like who would have ever thought that 20 years later Rising Above would still be going on? And but it's a powerful time of ministry. God has just moved in mighty ways, and we've seen it across our nation, from Vancouver to Fredericton, New Brunswick, from Alaska to Tacoma, Washington. Rising Above has gone to a lot of the reserves up north to the regional conferences.
I've chosen you, you are my child forevermore. There's so much that is happening and going to happen. God has been moving and using Rising Above in 20 years, right from the beginning. But it's a calling. It's a place where I believe God is calling many of us. And the Lord has brought a vision not only to our board of directors, but to our staff, and how we want to continue moving from our conferences into areas in this world, because the hurt is all around us. There was nothing there to love, yet you chose me just the same.
But I think as churches, and I think Rising Above started this maybe 20 years ago, Vincent and I and others have said, no, we've got to do this. We've got to go to where the people are at. We've got to go to where they're hurting. The Lord has the power to heal. And that's what we came away with, right, Vince? That first weekend we met to just initially discuss about Rising Above. We came up with the name Rising Above right at that first meeting, because we believed that Jesus had the power to heal the pain of our First Nations people. That he was really the only answer. And we chose that name Rising Above because we believed that we could rise above with God's help all the pain, hurt that we have experienced in our lives, and be all that God has intended us to be.
I can't believe his love could last so
When it comes to Rising Above ministry, I think of 1 Corinthians 3:6, where Paul says he's the planter, Apollo is the waterer, but God gives the increase. And that's what I see at Rising Above. I've seen and heard so much pain. I've seen sin. But through all this, I see God being the Jehovah Rapha. He heals. He's the healer. I've seen many people telling their story for the first time. I've seen many people start their healing journeys. I've heard 13 to 15-year-olds disclose sexual abuse. And the reason why it really touches me, because they don't carry it till they're 30, 50, 60, 70 years old. They disclose and begin their healing journey at such an early age.
Misiwe no guan ni negamo hima michimita igechaiwe ni negamo hima michimita
It's the Lord that allows things to happen. Like tonight, it's a celebration of 20 years because of what the Lord has done in Rising Above and what the Lord has done in the lives of many people. It's biblically based, that they declare that Jesus is Lord, that Jesus is our healer. And I think that ultimately we all know that Jesus certainly is our healer, and it's by his wounds, Scripture tells us in Isaiah, that we are healed. So I'm very thankful for Rising Above, and just just the impact that they made in my life. And today, it's amazing how the Lord works, that I am a board member of Rising Above. Never thought I would be a board member, How great thou art, how great thou art, then sings my...
I picked up the phone and talked to Mervyn and others, and I said, are you guys hearing the same things that I'm hearing? And from that conversation, we met in Calgary, and we started a meeting and started talking, and we invited as many as we can to come to those meetings, just to brainstorm, just to talk about what we should do with this. And some of the people that came to that first conference in Calgary said to us, I don't want to leave, I just want to stay here. This is the first time I've heard something like this. Can you help us? Are you going to have more? And as a board, we said, we can't quit, we got to keep going. I'm sitting there all evening crying. I just cannot believe what God is doing. All these